Hello and welcome back. Right. This is gonna be a fairly boring episode in a way, because all we can do is herbicide. That's all we've got left to do. Right, let's get that back. No, we've got no money. I've just seen when I was loading the game up and I thought, really? We've got £620? Let's have a look actually, what? Oh wow, yeah, and even the manure's terrible. We've certainly got no means of saving our bacon. It is what it is. Right. Good job we don't need any money to do the right. Now we've got a new field edge. So yeah, we need to set this, don't we, for all of the oh, is it going to do something weird? So I've got that tank on. Maybe, let's have a look. So 14. Nope, we're not. So 14. New field edge. Course generation. Currently loaded course. Headland. Oh. Let's try 4. Lovely, that's nice. Try, let's see if it says something about the fertiliser then. Alright, save that. 14, 15 metres. Right. Now this is all we've got to do, so I'm going to try to be clever here. I'm going to try to gauge this, how long it's going to take us to later. So obviously a guesstimate. Oh, they're not. Just, oh, I've got some patches. Right. Okay. Now luckily we've got. Although it's germinated, it's not actually poking out. So let's grab the seed. Oh, great demand at the slurry yard. Is that not just typical? Is that not just typical? When there's not a bit of, not even the teeniest, weeniest bit of manure or slurry to send to the slurry yard, I have a great demand. If that is not Murphy's Law, I don't know what is. That is just so hilarious. Oh. You've got to laugh or you really would cry. Say la vie. Now then. Alright, at least. Why is that not filling? Oh. Because it was filling fuel. I'd be worried then. I was thinking, why is it. Do you know sometimes, you just. There we go, the weed is weeding. You can see the results. There's a couple of patches on this side, and then that's us done. Oh no, I can see some over there as well. Don't go into the drink. We don't want that. Oh dear me. Actually, I've just thought there is a job we can actually do which is quite useful. We'll just check all of the fields to make sure there's no other patches like that because they're all ready for... Oh, there's a patch there. Let's have a quick... I'm sure I checked that one when I did it. Let's have a look from a distance. Oh no, I can see... Oh no, that's just shadow. Right, those two fields are okay, but we can sneak up through this way to go to 15. Let's just get this all sorted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Right, yeah. Now these are the two that I need to do manually. Mind you, no, we'll have another go at trying to make Courseplay work. I've had one attempt which failed abysmally, and I'm not holding my breath, but truthfully, it's worth a shot. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any bad patches on this. No, we did a good job on that. That's alright then. Oh, I think. I don't see any. Yeah, we did. Smashing. Quite pleased with that. That's all nice over there. We're planting canola on a wheat field. Smashing. Well, at least this time I didn't buy seeds. Can't believe I didn't. I've got enough seeds, I think, that we'll probably never ever need to do that again. Right, let's drop this. In fact, yeah, it's not going to hurt without being on. Let's put that bucket on and get that cleaning done. Okay. Let's try a slightly better angle. Slightly. Oh. Let's try that. Brilliant. It worked. Wow. Definitely no manure today. Right, okay, so then, plan of action. Operation Tree Plant 2. Right, so we need to take equipment, and thank goodness this time I remembered. Now let's run. Now then. I think we've got a few minutes. This is the biggest field, so we're not that far away either. We're only over the back, so let's go and plant these trees over that back completely. And then I know there's a few still over this side to do. Would have been more sensible to plant those few first. But hey ho. Planted over that back, so that's finished, sealed off again as it was originally with all the original trees. We shall try and do it right to the field edge so we get the maximum of the field out of it, right on the green. Ah, of course, if it's our land. It isn't, not quite. Right, okay. This way as much as we can in a line. I love doing this. Nice to actually fix this as well. I know we planted way more than we ever ripped up, but this is more to do with, yeah, the line than it is. Oh wow. Really? All my life? Ah, oh no, I have got a tree. Why can I not? Oh, come on. Really? Let's try and get the, at least get the distance right though. Wow. Right, let's grab some more. God, dear me. But we don't go out much more than that. It's going to make it look right hard, that is. Those nasty angles. See if we can come back in again now. It's a right weird field edge, that is. Can we go back across all my life? I thought the Fent GT is not way too much longer. Oh, inwards again, really? Really, how far? Whoa. God and Bennett. Some weird lines. Back in. My life. Face the other way now and get my line right that way. I don't think we're that far off, if I'm honest. Oh no, a bit further than you think. Have to be careful though. The grass. Of course. Let's do on 14 and come back later. Oh, there might not be anything to do with the grass. Okay then. Really was just more about inwards. Really? All my life? Truthfully? Should be the last one. Maybe one more. Perfect. Right. That was what you call perfect timing. That's tree planted. Oh, I should have picked up some more. I don't risk it. You don't get very long from that message before Courseplay goes and thrashes the game, so... We're not doing badly on the time thing though, to be honest. In fact, actually, I think we're probably a little bit too... Yeah, it's 7:15 at night. I think that is bad, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, I'll stick that down to 5 now. I think I did actually very badly, because that's only one field done. Stop. What we're going to do now is use our head and go and spray the ones that were right next door to us. That way we travel to the fields. Let's see if we can get Courseplay to do these right this time. Try and think about starting from the widest point of the field. Let's try it. Field 13. Course generation. Oh, it's doing that thing when it doesn't recognise the... It'll only be 1 maximum. Yeah. It's got the wrong label. It's gone right weird. Okay. As I said, it's the main job of a content creator to keep everything flowing, not to faff around. So let's just crack on. We'll manually do this. We'll discover the reason why Courseplay's done this at some other time. And rerun some edges, but not today. I want to get those trees planted. I want to finish them off near the cow shed, those where there's one of the trees got ripped out. I want to get that sorted. Run around the edge and then one straight down the middle. Still can't understand why when you liquid fertiliser it accurately takes your liquid fertiliser, but when you herbicide preemptively it shows the spray icon, the spray animation, and the herbicide doesn't tick down. I don't get it, whether it's just something to do with seasons and really it'll only spray where the weeds are, but that makes no sense in a way. Now I can actually go over that hedge with that, I must remember that. Yeah, I don't understand. The sound of the wind really does remind me of the Peak District, if I'm honest. Takes me back to walking along the peaks, one of my earliest childhood memories with my grandpa and my grandma on a Sunday afternoon. Beautiful. Not always beautiful weather, but just, I don't know, the childhood memory of walking with family and those Sunday afternoons. Yeah, takes you somewhere special. Right, so there's only that tiny patch there left. Right, let's stick this on the edge there for spraying field 15. Let's just go and plant, grab some more trees ready for... it'll only let me fill the backpack, I think, won't it? We'll just try and do one more. Just in case I was wrong, it will let me plant one more. Said it was perfect, but you never know. Sometimes I might be able to get... I doubt it though, because it's going to be too near that big tree, but it's worth a shot. No. Oh, it will. Perfect. Right, now then let's pick one more tree up so that we've got 10. I don't think we're going to need more than 10 for that patch that we've got. There. Right. Let's go and spray field 15. Field 16, the new field, it should let us do. That's why I really wanted this as well, because it's got narrows. Perfect for this. Let's just see if we can do this one, because this one has got a new field edge. Let's just see. No, you can go because you were wrong. 15. Let's have a look. Ah, we did do that, yeah. Headland around 1. Oh no, we can do better than that. Cross generation, let's try 2. That's better. Let's go 15 meters. Now then, think for how long this is going to take. I don't know, we're not that far away, are we, to be honest? It's going to take a good 5 minutes, and I think it's going to take us probably 1 minute. 30 seconds to run there, 30 seconds to run back, and about 1 minute to plant 5 or 6 trees, so yeah, I think we should do it in time. Oh, we're losing light. I really didn't gauge that very well, did I? Right, it's somewhere around here. Somewhere, there we go. Stick that. Okay. I'm not sure how realistic that would be, or whether it would take or not, but... Okay, let's just see if there's any more gaps that we've left anywhere. There are, they're all good. Yeah, that's all good as well. Yeah, it's all trees, I'm not gonna faff around. Let's have a look. There was a couple of places where I wanted to chop a little bit more. Just the overhang, so it looks... Nah, we've not got time now. That's going to be finished soon. Let's not get sidetracked. Biggest field we've got to spray is 16, and then we've got 29 to do, and we are running out of light, so we're going to be literally doing this in the dark. Might go and do some more trees while he's spraying 16 though. Just do a little bit of trimming, just a little tiny bit of cutting in areas where much longer, 35 seconds. Oh yeah, that little strip, I can see it, I can see it. Always tickles me how the helpers don't always switch the front lights on. It's weird with Event GT. They do eventually, but you just like think, really? You just got your back work light on? I suppose though, truthfully, when you look at it's dusk, I suppose it wouldn't really be that bad. No point in waiting for you to do that, you already switch the lights on. Okay. So, field 16 now. Let's set the course on this. Right. Course generation 16. 2. Let's try 3. Oh, need to put bypass islands on you. I've got those 2. Yeah, lovely. Let's go at first 16, 15 meters. Go. Let's go and get some more trees. Yeah. So, nearly ran straight through the hedge. Let's go grab those. Switch the light on. Ah. Won't let me do the light again. It's doing that thing. I think it's the third person perspective. It did this so that you get the click of the torch, but no light appears. It's gone wrong a couple of times, and it has been since I've done the third person perspective. It's a shame because I actually do quite like it. But right, let's grab another 5. I think she won't be far off finishing this. Yeah, click of the light but no light. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Actually, yeah, this is one that's bugged me for a long time. Lovely. I think that was the real bad. Oh, can get that one. See if we can get these hidden branches. I'm not that bad though, if I'm honest. Nope, that'll do. Okay. Light's fading. I'm not going to try to do trees in this. It's ridiculous. Without a torch. Let's go and let's go and have a look. I see him. Actually, or her. I can't remember if it's a male or a female this time. Lady. Might not. Oh yeah, I was going to say I thought I'd let's have a quick look while we've got 2 minutes at everything. Right, canola and it's all growing. That's definitely good to know. 12 and 13 growth. Let's take grass off. Growth they're still harvested. That is first growth stage for my planted and second growth stage for the wheat. That's useful to know. Okay. Weeds, we know all we've got left after this is field 29, so just gonna have a look. We might as well sit inside actually. There's not much point in me darting off anywhere else really. Let's have a look. I would say 5 minutes 34 seconds. By the time I've run somewhere to do something though, the only thing I can really do is a couple of field edges, but to be honest it's just making work for work's sake. So let's just observe course play, avoiding the islands. It's doing a cracking job. Another thing that Courseplay does an awful lot better than this is a bit of a nightmare with standard work, is when you're working in fields with things, the amount of times, I mean at Courseplay, if you don't remember your bypass island settings, it'll obviously clang them, but it's just amazing to see. I prefer using simple islands, bypass simple. The more complicated one I've found doesn't always work. Sometimes still fails, so I found simple to work more often than not. Is that patches of lime? Yeah, it is. It's not withered crops. No, it isn't. It is lime. Is it lovely to see the moonlight on the fields? Absolutely beautiful. And we can see our cowshed quite close. So yeah, I do like the layout of our fields. They are literally all in like a circle with the castle in the middle. It is very poetic and beautiful. That reminds me, I think it's 05, I think it's tomorrow, that those bales that we've got can go to the biogas plant. Oh, we're certainly at the lowest point money wise, to the furthest point away from our 700,000 for the farm, but it's not all over yet. We are working along with our crops. I am going to be careful though. We are going to just maintain and manage what we've got. That's enough spending on equipment. It's now just only what's absolutely necessary. I won't be buying another Fendt GT yet. That'll wait till we'll wait for any push for equipment for when we're in the farm. Truthfully, until that point we're just literally going to push on making income. We may have to go for if I think we will do, the one thing we will have to spend is 25 grand on the compact storage by Missy B. We will do that because we're going to need to store our crops until the perfect day for selling crops. We're going to literally be very mercenary and sell them on the highest day when we get the most from seasons. The pricing, that's if the pricing doesn't do what it did last year for wood chips and start to keep saying it's going to be tomorrow, it's going to be tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and it's terrible. No, you're going to clang into that. No collision. Well, normal workers would be just as good as course by then on this, if there aren't any collisions on the telegraph poles. How much longer have we got now? 2 minutes and 14 seconds. I love the cricket sound. I think it's amazing, the night sounds on this game. I think sometimes you forget it's the little details that sometimes do make all the difference, make it that little bit more believable, little bit more immersive. Switch the lights on for 1 minute. See where we're going. Ah. Yeah. Personally, when I do play with Courseway, I actually enjoy seeing the wireframes, but I know people really don't like to see. Probably drives people crazy. My Fruchworks Inspector, it does. There are lesser intrusive ones. I like the red and the yellow and the white. Maybe I don't know if I can actually choose to. The bulk seed palettes and things like that, I'm not really that bothered about. It can get a bit mad. I remember once when I was. I've had this mod. It was a very early mod that I discovered, to be honest. And I remember on Sudbury Meadows when I bought about 20 sets of trees, and it literally goes all the way down the screen. I'm not sure if there is a HUD that you can pull up to actually control what you can use on Fruchworks. There probably is. It's never bothered me enough, but it's when you're playing like this and trying to hide things so that the screen is almost. I like leaving the little map, the mini map, because on precision farming I find that invaluable for seeing nitrogen and pH value, but I try to keep the rest of it. I mean, there's enough HUDs with the miles and the herbicide and the fertilizer bits and the without sort of showing too much more. Right, that's the biggest field done now. I've just got one last field to do. Field 29. Why do you switch the lights off? Right, one last field. Let's be good, let's behave ourselves and let's go around the proper course. I've got to get into the habit of this instead of going around the field edge, to be honest. Old habits and that. And then somewhere, there we go. There's our little lane. Oh, very rocky little lane. I'm not going to smooth this either, because I said we're going to play realistic. This is so much like the little lanes that you get at bridle paths in Great Britain that there's no way I'm going to ruin the realism as rutty and rocky as it is, because to be honest, that's just the way things are. It really is. So again, it's added realism. Is going to work. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if we've already got one. Field 29. No, we've got field edge there, so let's do the new field edge. Course generation. Currently loaded course. It'll only be 2 head and passes max. Yeah, lovely. Drive 29, 15 meters. Go. Oh, really? Why would you turn your lights off? No, lights are still not working for me. This is so annoying. It's like pitch black. I do apologise for this because the lighting, this is a, let's go in the tractor, it's well bad. Unfortunately, it is one bad point for the third person perspective. I think I might try to remove it and see if it is that's causing thousand things, to be honest, man. It doesn't help. It's with the work and not switching the lights off at 8:45 at night. I think we can see behind us better than we can at front. Yeah, I do apologise for this. I will try and rectify this, because it's a little... Well, it's nice, but I would imagine, like, for me, it's eerie, as in very misty, but I'm not sure how bad the lighting gets when you consider the cameras. I think they always mucks around with lighting, so I should have to see back in editing just to see how awful this is. I actually think it looks quite pretty, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look, how long have we got? 4 minutes. Oh, that moon's quite bright. Wow. Do love the dynamic lighting of the cars. It's amazing. Could do with a couple of street lights over here though. Can't understand why the workers are not having lights on the tractors. It's ridiculous. Well, I did say extreme, and I wasn't kidding. It certainly is extreme. Oh dear. One thing that would be useful is actually to know how many bales you'd got. I wish there was a counter for that. Pallet saplings, tree saplings at 40%, so that's going to be 20, about 8 left then. Plus what I've got in my backpack, which I think I filled up, so yeah, almost 20 still. You know, I am being a bit silly, aren't I? Really am. I'm going to change to this perception. Put this. Now then, I am going to have to switch the lights on, the lines on for this, so I'm not going to have a clue. It's got rid of the course. Wow. With this being so awful, I'm going to switch the lights on. I'll just manually follow the course, because it's just too awful with no lights on at all. It's at least if I do it as well as no faffing around with turning, I'll just literally do a right angle turn. Takes a lot less time than if Courseplay does its fancy turns. Take a minute. This is the very last field. Green, that's the last real patch of weeds. The rest is just preemptive. Okay, there we go. Another. That's literally now all field work. Every single bit of preparation is done now. Now it's a matter of letting the vagaries of nature and weather follow their natural course. Oh, that is what I call perfect timing. That is my timer to remind me that that is the end of the session. And is that not poetic that we literally have just finished the last of our work? So let's just leave this right here. Grab out, and I'm going to say thank you very much. It's been a perfect length for once. We've done all of our field work, and I shall leave you that beautiful moon glow over there and say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. I think we're making great progress. I'm going to say goodbye for now.